It's destruction time at the Walt Disney World Resort. Yep, Frontierland again. Here we go. Disney Tourist Blog, Tom Bricker, the great one writing this one. Disney World prepares to close Frontierland shortcut. Now, Tom, I love you. You know I love you. You know we've talked. You're a great guy, but I don't like this headline. It's not just a shortcut. It's the boardwalk at the Frontierland. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. Please don't go away. Come on. It's been there since the beginning. Magic Kingdom will soon have more construction walls. Oh boy. The culmination of a months in the making project, the Frontierland Boardwalk has been removed from Walt Disney World maps as the remainder of the shortcut will soon close. It says the saga started when Disney World filed construction permits in mid-February for 3 separate food and beverage merchandise locations along Frontierland: Big Al's, Westward Ho, and Churro Wagon Cart. Those permits are assigned to Buena Vista Construction Company, which means they're going away. All right, so the boardwalk was supposed to go away during spring break. You can see the new map. It's just gone. It's just left. It's out of there, except for the little strip that goes around Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And I think for parade purposes, they actually have to have that. I mean, they just have to have it. So what's it going to look like? Well, if we go down, you can actually see from, I think this is BioReconstruct. Yeah, BioReconstruct has done this one, and we'll open this a little bit larger where you can see it better. This is what construction actually looks like right now behind those walls. And by the way, I would say if you have any anticipation this is coming out soon, this picture should disabuse you of that belief. This is so far behind. This is so far, like years and years. We are basically, they have one retaining wall, and outside of that, there's not vertical construction. I mean, we have a dirt pad still. Okay, so all that said, what they're claiming, what BioReconstruct is showing, and what they're claiming on with Tom Bricker and Disney Tourist Blog, is that the construction will be so close to the boardwalk, which you can see running underneath the trees over here, that construction will be so close that's why they're going to close the boardwalk, not that they're going to destroy it, although they might replace some of the planks. Ron, have you heard anything on this? What's your take on the Frontier Boardwalk, which I think has got to be crazy expensive? It's all wood and it's all massive boards. It's beautiful. It's been there since park opening. It's just, without it, the flavor of Frontierland is lost. Please tell me, Ron, that you've heard the same as Tom, that this is going to stay.
I've been on it. So it was weird because when I was there the other day and I saw a good portion of it blocked off, I'm like, what are they doing? And it's really weird because I guess they're blocking the rest of it off that I was able to get on. It's a very small portion of it that I was able to get on, kind of right in front of Country Bears, and then it goes around and then out, back out. And it's, I mean, there's a lot of construction that needs to be done with that area. Are they, you said they're planning on keeping it supposedly?
That is the hope, is that it's just too close to the construction, and so they're going to block it off and wall it off. But that when the construction is done, supposedly, allegedly, it'll be there. It's still going to be there. But I don't know. That's hopeful thinking at this point.
Well, and the thing is, I just don't see how that boardwalk fits in with the Piston Peak aesthetic that's going to be right next to it.
I don't know, but I hate seeing beautiful things destroyed just for the sake of destroying it for this crazy project. I mean, some of this stuff is it's just part of the park. Like, you took the boat, man. Leave the boardwalk alone.
It's really bizarre. Like the whole Frontierland theme, aesthetic, everything is changing. They've already admitted to wanting to change the idea of what Frontierland means. In other words, it's not going to be associated with the historical frontier period of history in America anymore. It's a part of, you see, the Frontierland. What bothers me so much about Rivers of America, Tom Sawyer's Island, all that going away is this was something that made the Magic Kingdom both special and differentiated it from other types of theme parks.
And other theme parks couldn't do this. This is like one of those things where you could not replicate this. And Ron, they had the land to keep it and do everything they're already doing.
That's and somebody pointed this out, and I didn't even realize it the other day. They're like, "Oh, okay, so it's the villains that are replacing Rivers of America," and I'm like, "Oh, you know what? That never dawned on me that is so true. It is villains replacing Rivers of America." Wow,
you've reminded me. There's a tweet I need to pull up in just a minute, but first I want to get Erika. Erika, your thoughts on the boardwalk at Frontierland? I think it's a part of it's like the heart of the park, kind of. I mean, this is the kind of authentic stuff that you don't see in parks anymore. And if it's gone, I think it's a huge loss to take away this kind of thing.
All right. I'm so annoyed with Disney right now. Like at points I just get livid and I have no words. I really got nothing. That's just how ticked off I am.
Well, let me show you this.
I have words, which is very inappropriate.
I was going to say, I can feel the words that you're thinking. Yeah. Okay, so let me walk this through so people understand. Park Mind posted this, says the Magic Kingdom isn't just building 2 lands, but restructuring the park's layout to allow for 2 additional lands down the road. This is not true, by the way. I don't believe. But you can see what they've got posted here. Piston Peak National Park, and you can see that it covers the entire area of Rivers of America. And then they think that Villains Land is going to stretch all the way across from one to the other. And I think, they believe there's, and I don't know if they actually believe this or not, if they just posted it for attention. I don't know. Phase 3 over here, which you can already see a backstage building has been built in a parking lot. And then phase 4. And then DSNY comes in and correctifies the situation. Including with blueprint things here where we can see parking lots and all that, and says, actually Piston Peak is this small, 4.5 acres, covers only where Tom Sawyer Island was and not where the fort was, and that Villains Land will be approximately 15 to 16 acres, and it stretches all the way from here to there. Well, that's not actually true either. We've seen the blueprints. So all of this tail over here, this thing to the left, to my knowledge, is not real. Villains Land only goes from beside Big Thunder and kind of wraps to the right a little bit. There's 2 show buildings, one in the northwest section and one in the right section, and that's it. I mean, that is literally it. All of this land over here, to my knowledge, is going to be cast member parking. Yeah. So all of this effort they're going through, tearing down the boardwalk, get rid of the boat, take all the water out, take the beautiful vistas. And it's like, for what? For a fake off-road cars ride that doesn't feature as the main characters Lightning McQueen and Mater? For a Villains Land that seems like it's never going to arrive? 2035? Can you get us there? So I just keep the boardwalk. I guess that's the bottom line here. And salvage as much as you can. I don't think this is going to be well received at all when we get to the end of this. Erika, Ron, your thoughts on, I guess, just the lackluster things we have to look forward to and the things we're losing that people loved.
The cars ride's not going to even work most of the time anyway. I mean, it's, yeah.
Yeah. Is this, I take it the cars are going to be exposed to the elements, the Florida weather.
Oh yeah.
I'm really,
it'll be another one of those rides that when it rains, it shuts down.
Yeah. And then you got crowds that are going to be there. And what are you going to do with them? Gosh, I'm sorry.
The amount of work, think about this though. So supposedly, and we'll go back to that original picture in just a second, but supposedly we're going to have this mountain vista, right? That runs all the way along Frontierland and, waterfalls and creeks and and it's like, how much money did you all spend to make this silly idea work when all you had to do was leave the river and put this stuff in the land you have? Yeah. You didn't have to do all this. You didn't have to build mountains and creeks and waterfalls and destroy the boardwalk and for 3 freaking attractions. You could have just put them in the land that exists and left the water where it was.
The worst part of all this is that it's at their flagship theme park, not
In the world.
But the world,
Exactly.
yeah. It to me, this is the ruination of a world park that people have wanted to. I mean, look, if you go into the park now and you see Main Street and the castle, and that's about it. I mean, I guess Adventureland is pretty much the same, but other than that, it's not the park that it once was. It's not. I mean, it's funny because when I live stream, I know that it's the most popular park to live stream from, but it's also, for me personally, the most boring park to live stream from. I can't. It's like, I like riding the people mover, but I can only do it so many times. And I still prefer, I know they kind of ruined it, but I prefer Epcot because the World Showcase is still, generally speaking, intact, and hopefully they won't ruin that. But yeah, there's just so much of the decisions that the Walt Disney Company has made about Walt Disney World that just they really don't have a good track record right now. Like, it's pretty bad since 2015.
So I'm gonna outline what Eddie Sato, the late great Imagineer, said as he tried to convince Disney to save this thing. I'm gonna outline where the river could have been. Okay, the river could have gone right through here, take out that bridge, reset the track on the Liberty Bell so that it goes through there, and this could have been the river with the island still there. But you take out the northern island where Fort Langhorne was. Yada yada yada. Okay, so there would have been your rivers of America. All right. You still could have put your path going right by the Haunted Mansion queue. You still could have put a bridge going over it because the boat would have been going around and around now. So now you can put a giant bridge connecting Big Thunder to your next lands. And I want you to look, folks, how much land they have, okay? How much land do they have? If they had drained this part of the river, taken this island out, you got all of this. You have land that goes all the way back behind New Fantasyland. You can use all that. You can take those trees out. You can actually, if you just really want to, you can even go across the railroad tracks on the other side of the canal. You can put stuff there. You can put all the stuff over here. I mean, the amount of land that they have. Okay. In fact, I'll go ahead and measure it for you just so we can have that. Let's see. If we do a measurement, how much land is that they had for expansion? We'll go all the way here. Now, I'm not telling you they got to, we're not saying that they have to do anything with the utilidor entrance. We'll leave that alone. So, and we won't be completely exact, but we'll get pretty close. So if they had done all the land that is available to them, that they could put all of these, remember, they've got 3 attractions basically. If we switch that to acres, they had 42 acres without doing this. 42 acres.
Yeah, Fantasyland still needs fixing. That was a disaster.
42 acres. That is bigger than some theme parks. And they chose to do what they did. They chose it. So keep the boardwalk, please. Keep the boardwalk, Disney. Save the boardwalk. Let's do that. Are we ever
going to get a Tangled attraction? No, probably not.
You got restrooms.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.